brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell.
Now I did.
It's because I locked in.
Because we're all locked in.
Don't forget your phone. Throws your phone out the window.
They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make us.
Just copywriting the... Just getting it out of the way now.
Just right out the bat.
Just off the bat, I'm playing some copyrighted music.
Welcome back to Two Brains, One Cell, episode 102.
What the fuck?
102.
We say 102 because we can't, like, count past 5.
Yes. That's not how it's spelled. 102?
Wait, you learned how to spell?
No, I was lying.
Oh, okay. All right, what a cold start. You know, that was
Yeah, it is kind of cold.
that was a cold start of like a 76 Honda Civic. It fucking sucked.
That was a cold start of my boat.
Carson, you don't own a boat.
Why would anyone say that if they didn't own a boat, Cade?
I feel like you're lying to
I don't know.
me.
I don't know who would say that statement, but wouldn't have a boat.
I have a boat. See, I don't actually have a boat.
I'm pretty sure you have a boat.
I don't have a boat.
I'm like 100% sure you have a boat because you said that.
Fuck, how did he know I have a boat?
But if I were to say, I've got...
Chlamydia.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't have a better way to tell you.
Just hands me some papers.
It's like, sorry. It's jury duty.
No!
Not again!
I'm like, we got to plan a trip to Arizona so I can
Right.
get out of this.
Plan a trip to Mexico.
Allegedly.
And then I get in a box.
Yeah, we're not really tweaking off the Josh. You know, we're not faded off the Josh right now. So
Speak for yourself.
I will go get that bottle right now. And I will drink out of it. I swear to God.
I had 2 drinks at lunch, so I cannot.
I will just chug that. I mean, I have to go somewhere, so I can't. But
Where are
I
you going
will.
tonight? Where the fuck are you going?
I'm taking my boat on a
No,
walk.
you're not.
I'm taking my boat on a walk.
What, did I tell you that you could? Oh, wait, shit, I actually did.
I think you did.
I actually did tell you could take the boat on a walk. Carry on.
I'm going to the Funk and Dive.
The Funk Bros?
Yeah, dude, the Funk Bros.
You want to see something that... I don't know why this popped in my head.
You got Blizzard in there? Is that the... Is that gonna...
Yeah!
It just fucking spills everywhere.
I know, right? When I went to the climbing gym yesterday, I met up with a group of people, and they're like, "Oh, nice water bottle." I'm like, "Yeah, watch this," and they lost their minds. They seriously did. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, now watch this. If I flip it this way," and I flipped it around and dumped it, I flipped it over again. It just started pouring everywhere. They're like, "Wait, what are you doing?" I'm like,
Proving a point.
Just wanted to make sure you guys knew it. I could also get water out of it.
I wanted you guys to know that I'm not a wizard.
Yeah.
I'm not using this as a ploy to show you that I'm not a wizard. Okay?
I dumped it all over the floor. They're like, "Why'd you do that?" I'm like, "I'm gonna go refill it right now anyway."
Because it wasn't cold.
Yeah, it's like I didn't like that water.
Did you know that some gyms have like climbing grips to do pull-ups on?
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I was in Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, there was a gym in our hotel, and I looked up and I was like, "Wow, there's fucking climbing grips right there."
It's mainly because the climbing grips are more ergonomical for your hand, so it's easier to use your strength. Because a round bar, you're not using these 2 fingers,
No,
like at all. You're doing this basically.
You don't need them.
You need these.
Yep.
Or these.
That's one. Yeah. That's like a couple.
A couple.
And then I noticed that Vasa has them too, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's a normal thing." I was, all right.
It's a normal thing.
Well, yeah, I'm going to
Only thing that ain't normal
the Funk Bros.
is God. He killed a lot of people.
Yeah, he did. So did you.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut
up.
Cut.
October 3rd, 1999, I was busy that night.
on Guy Fawkes Day.
And I was not in Denver.
Whoa, whoa.
But yeah, you're going to Funk Bros?
Yeah, I'm going to the Funk Bros. No, Gavin invited me. He's gonna play a saxophone solo tonight with a band.
Is that the guy I'm seeing?
No.
Oh.
No, he is also playing tonight. He's playing at Slackwater though.
Nice.
Yeah. It was funny, that whole jam session. We'll have to talk about it more next time, but
Next time.
that jam session was funny because I told him, I was like, with your voice and like the way you like to sing, I bet you would crush Devil Wears a Suit and Tie by Colter Wall. And he was like, yeah, I've heard of Colter Wall. And so he looks it up on his little iPad, and he like kind of looks at the tabs and everything. And we're trying to play along with it, and it's hard because in my mind I was imagining him being a little bit of a stickler, if you will,
Yeah.
about how it's supposed to be played.
No, he doesn't give a shit.
No, he's like, as long as it's like in the same key, he's like, you fucking go for it. And so we were sitting there playing, and I say it all the time. I've been playing guitar for like 7-8 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know the names of chords except for like G, C, and D, and A minor. That's all I know. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. Calm down.
That was close.
Those are like.
Did you hear that
ones.
another Minecraft YouTuber got canceled because he used to beat his girlfriend? Fun fact.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, his name is Wilbur Soot. I actually watched a couple of his videos because he did some with Jay Schlatt. Yeah, he beat his ex and like her.
Cut.
It's like, how much crazy shit can Kate say this time?
And cut.
That did happen, and then he posted an apology on Twitter that was saying, yeah, I used to the
He
house.
said she deserved it.
No, he literally said something about like the house always being messy. And he's like, I've fixed my ways. It's like the part of you being a slob wasn't the problem. It was the hitting. It was the hitting and the not stopping after safe word type
Yes.
thing. That's the issue. I don't give a fuck. You left your socks on the ground. She has a black eye. Oh, she fell down the stairs. Oh, okay. Carry on.
Colter Wall. So
I'm trying to think of another way I can derail this.
he wasn't being a big stickler about it, but it got to a point where he was singing and he could hear me behind him singing the lyrics correctly.
Did you hear they hit the second tower?
What?
Did you not?
Shows me that edit from that I showed you.
Yeah. But it's got like montage music now. Just MLG shit.
No, it's just funk.
Yeah. Just like the hit marker sounds everywhere. Ow, I hit my tooth. Shrek's in there.
5,000 people downed.
It's just the revive.
Oh, terrible.
Black Ops 2 revive. Bro, I have ray gun. All right, Colter Wall.
He could hear me singing behind him and singing it like correctly and on time and everything. And so he got to a certain part where he says, good old miss. He was driving in he said something about a Cadillac and a cigar on his lip or something like that, but he couldn't sing it and play it at the same time.
Something about a cow on his lip.
And he would hear me sing it behind him, like quietly, because he's got a mic and he's playing with his guitar. Both of our guitars were plugged in.
He just turns around. Can you shut the fuck up?
And no, he goes, I should have you sing this. And I go, no. And then he's like, if this keeps happening, I'm just gonna hook up a second mic and you're gonna start singing. And I was like, no,
No, you're not.
no. And then it happened again where he heard me singing, like almost like
See, that
behind him.
That should have been your sign to shut the fuck up.
And he went and got no, he was really nice. So he
Good.
went and got another microphone and he plugged it in and he's like, all right, now you're either gonna sing it or you're gonna be a pussy. And
You're like, okay.
and I was like, I'm probably gonna be a pussy, but we'll give it a try. And so then we're sitting there playing, and he gets to that spot and he stops his guitar and looks at me and I go, he drove a Series 10 Cadillac and wore a cigar on his lip. And then we both started playing again.
Oh my god. I would fuck up on purpose.
Well, there was a certain part where like he would turn to me and wait for me to do like this thing that Colter does where it's like a biddly diddly diddly diddle on the guitar.
Can I get that one more time?
Biddly diddly diddly diddle.
I came.
And I just kind of made some shit up that sounded similar. Like it ended on the same note, so it just
Yeah.
sounded close enough.
Good shit.
And so he would do the same thing where he'd be playing, the chords that were close enough, and then he'd stop and you'd hear me go. But you'd see, like, I would
One more
fuck it
time?
up. Hold on. Well, I'd fuck it up, and so sometimes I'd go. And so I'd hit different chords on accident, or like my hands weren't on it correctly. But
Just starts playing like Blackbird.
I did play that at one point.
Good.
Anyway, the topic of today's podcast
Yeah, we're 10 minutes in.
is we're gonna have to talk about Vegas. We don't have to, but I at least want to get to some of this stuff because even Kate hasn't heard everything from this trip. So,
Be advised, honk shoe.
and it's been so long since this trip happened.
It's been a minute. It really has.
So we're really gonna get like the what is it, the Spark Notes version of this or something, whatever the fuck it's called.
Cliff Notes,
Cliff
Spark
Notes,
Notes,
Spark Notes, Sparky.
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
What?
They put him down yesterday.
Good riddance, dude.
I know. The Teletubbies are next. That's a threat.
That's a threat. I'm coming for you next. I'm just waiting for the camera to cut at this point.
Next on my list is that fucking Sun Baby. Why did they have a Sun Baby?
But that whole show was insane.
It's a fever dream to look at any episode. 'Cause like, what are their fucking names again? Sorry, I'm not gonna be able to like stop until I look this up.
It's okay. The camera's gonna cut soon, right?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not gonna stop talking about Teletubbies until I get to the bottom of this. Yeah, Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe Frolic.
Poe.
His last name's Frolic.
He's Jewish.
Shut the fuck up. They play in Teletubby Land while a baby's face in a sun coos and laughs. The Teletubbies have televisions in their stomachs on which they watch real children. This is the overview. They watch real children. What the fuck? Like, in a nutshell, cute, feel good, and playful. They watch real children. I think I have another word for that. Pedophile.
Babysitter.
Same thing. What is the real story behind Teletubbies? What do you mean? Who searches that up? Yeah, can the camera just fucking cut now? Jesus Christ.
I kind of need a poop. You're not allowed until the episode's over.
The end of the episode, I'm sitting over here just like...
Just shitting. Yeah, shitting in a pile of shit.
yeah, dude.
Cool.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So...
Shut up. Thank you. Be advised.
EP. So, and we're done. Cut.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Cut.
it looks like it's time to go.
Vegas,
baby.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Vegas.
What about a baby?
Baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Babies, baby. Baby. Vegas.
Careful. Careful. Vaping babies.
Vegas bacon. What do you want me to do?
Vaping babies.
Verizon Internet.
And there you have it, folks.
This episode is sponsored.
This episode is sponsored by Vaping Babies. No, it's not a company. It is just a group of babies that is really fucking chill.
Sick as fuck.
They're
dude.
sick as fuck. They don't hang out with the cigarette babies.
I almost actually started crying.
Really?
Yeah.
Those ones are in London.
Anyway, I woke up at like fucking 7 or 8 in the morning, drove over to Ethan's, packed my shit in, waited for Damien to show up, packed his shit
Typical.
in. We drove off. The first like 20 minutes of the drive, we were already crying laughing over some stupid joke that I don't even remember.
Well, yeah.
It was so stupid. And
If you're not crying laughing in the first 20 minutes of a road trip, go home.
yeah, then
Turn
just
around.
turn around.
Turn around immediately.
It's not worth it. There were a couple bits. So I was in the back seat, which I just willingly was like, fuck it, I'll take the back seat, which was a good choice because
On road trips, if
I was able to sit. I was on the passenger side. I was able to put my feet all the way over here. Had my pillow back here, and was just chilling.
Yeah, on the way back from Cali, when I was with my cousins, I was the only one in the back seat. My cousin's like, "You want to sit in the passenger?" I'm like, "I'm okay."
You're like, no, it's okay. I'll take the back
it.
seat.
And I was laying the fuck down. God, it was great.
And they kept doing this bit. I kept missing bits because I was in the back seat, which was a little sad. But they kept doing this thing where they would do the Spider-Man thing, but they would do both hands and they'd act like they're moving a car out of the way. So, for example, we'd be sitting there and Ethan would be like, God, these people are going slow as fuck. And Damien would go,
What the fuck?
I got him. You're welcome. And Ethan would be like, oh, thank God, and go, and just start speeding up, and we'd get really close, and then he would finally back off. But it was so fucking funny.
The person ahead of you was like, "Why do they keep doing this? Am I the issue?" Like,
and like it was just with any car in the road too. Like you just randomly see Damien do that and just fucking
that's like
throw it. Yeah. And then I told him that I was like, that just reminds me of mine and Kate's bit where we just kind of like. And then Damien was like, you know what's funny is I could do that, but like with a real gun. And I go, okay,
that's illegal.
I was like, all
And you
right,
ruined it.
that's okay.
Way to ruin it.
Oh, you know what? And I also, right off the bat, want to apologize to the both of them. They don't listen, but like,
Then fuck them. Don't apologize.
I personally like want to apologize because if I don't say this, everyone's gonna still think that I think this way. But they were not at all the way I was like kept saying on the podcast. I was like, this is gonna be stupid. It's just them gonna be drunk. My broke ass is gonna have to sit and babysit them, and it's gonna be fucking stupid. They're all hard headed, and we're this and this is gonna be fucking stupid.
That's how it's been every time in the past.
Right.
So I mean,
well, and that's what was so crazy about this trip is like we also like had like a moment of glory where like I had talked about the camera thing, and how I was like every time I bring it up, Damien's gonna say this and this and this. Me and Damien had a whole conversation about that.
yeah.
Like we both dove into it. And turns out I'm just a little bitch boy that can't take a joke. He was like, I never ever meant that in a way to like belittle you or anything. He was like, I've just, it's just like we all do it. And I was like, yeah, you kind of got a point. And I was like, but I'm not used to that. Like I'm not used to that kind of thing. And it's the same thing. This girl that's been talking to me recently, she fucking insults the living fuck out of me.
Insult her better.
Oh,
I was about to say, what has this past 102 episodes been
it's
for?
trained me.
Exactly.
It's trained me because I was being so rude. She kept going, God, you're such a fucking dick. And I'd be like, well, so you can dish it out, but you can't take it. And she was like,
what, dick?
And she was like, all right. And then she really went in on me. And I was like, well, that wasn't cool.
Well, that's.
And she's like, oh, so you can dish it out, but you can't take it? And I was like, no, I can't.
No, okay.
I can't take it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't dish it. I don't understand.
I'm a cook. I dish it out.
I don't eat it. I just watch you eat it. You take it. And you leave me alone.
You ordered the food.
I just gave it to you. That's I don't get it.
Damn, we're good at this. See? That there. Let's go. Improv, baby. Baby. Vaping babies.
Vaping babies. So we had a whole conversation about that later on, but I wanted to apologize because I really, really harshly went in on the both of them about how like previous things have gone and all this kind of stuff.
I still feel that way.
And it made me, the whole trip, I just felt like a complete prick because I was like, that episode's out and everyone's hearing like that I had said, well, not everyone, the 5 people are hearing me say that.
Yeah. If they made it that far.
Yeah, and I am sitting here having the coolest time with these motherfuckers and they're buying me dinner and like all this stuff and being super nice and...
You should have just shot one of them.
Just fucking...
All right, you're being too nice.
Where's the vaping babies?
Well, if you're in Vegas,
everywhere.
Look
dude.
around.
Everywhere. The drive up there was it wasn't too bad.
Good.
Like it took a while, but what was really funny, it was probably about 45 minutes in I needed to pee.
Damn, you pulled a me.
and Damien had been having stomach issues.
He pulled a me.
And so he was like, I've been taking diarrhea pills. The ones that stop diarrhea.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was about to say, why would he before car?
Right. And so he was like,
And why didn't he take the whole bottle?
He goes, I have to take a pill after every time I poop.
I would run out so fast.
And so he was like, so if I say I need to poop, I need to poop.
What does it do after you poop? Wouldn't you want it before?
I feel like because it empties out your stomach and that's the first thing to go in. That might
There it
help.
is. Well, it doesn't necessarily empty your
No.
stomach.
No, but it'll be like, I don't know. It'll be like one of the first few things is really like attaches itself in there. Like you freshly diarrhea it out, and now here's this. It just actually it really just it's a quarter, but when you swallow it, it's folded up, and then when the capsule melts on the outside, it just pops out into like a full quarter, and then it acts like a manhole on your butthole. So you can't poop it out until it becomes solid. Then it closes. Well, it actually doesn't close it. You just have to shit out the quarter.
Is that why my parents got mad at me when I swallowed those little dinosaur capsules?
Yep.
Oh.
Same idea.
Okay.
Same idea.
Dude, I ate like 5 of those yesterday.
See, but the dinosaur capsules are rough because their shape makes it so you can have leaky bum.
Is that why?
Yeah.
Dude, my stomach's hurting pretty bad right now. I think I got a stegosaurus on the way.
Yeah, you guys heard it here first. Kate has leaky bum.
Nuh-uh. You have leaky bum.
No.
We had a whole argument about leaky bum in front of my girlfriend. It was the funniest shit ever. Literally.
No, I don't. You do.
You have leaky bum.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Fuck you mean nuh-uh.
I can see the leaky coming out your bum.
I can see the bum over the leaky.
I can see. Oh.
Oh. Cover
Oh,
yourself.
my. Are you okay,
Dude, do you wrap this jacket around. I have leaky bum.
Just lean in.
Oh fuck, he's gonna clip that.
Just lean in and go, hey, my faucets are leaking. Are you a plumber?
Gerson, my pipe has a leak.
And then I'm like, is it shit, piss, or cum, Kate?
1, 2, or 3.
And you go,
4.
all of them. I'm like, no.
Every single one.
Stick a plunger on your face. And
You just hear.
yeah.
And you're like, yeah.
He's like, "Ah!" Wow. Okay, that was weird.
Welcome to the podcast, guys. We're
You
talking about Vegas.
We're talking
Vaping
about
babies.
vaping babies.
Anyway, we had to stop really quick into the fucking trip so
Dog
I could
balls.
pee. And then we stopped in Beaver.
I love that town just because they know and
They
play
know
into
it.
their own jokes.
Oh, yeah, they know it.
They just have the I Heart Beaver stickers.
And when you go to the Beaver Creamery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I Heart Beaver Cream.
Yep. Gotta
love that.
I think we stopped there, and then we stopped.
Fuck, that's going to get clipped, too. Fuck.
Then we stopped in
The whole clip should just be me saying, I'm going to get clipped.
out of context things. Oh
No, just
no.
me saying I'm going to get clipped. Not the clip. Me saying I'm going to get clipped. Because what got clipped? That did.
But we stopped in Mesquite.
You just stopped my heart.
We stopped at Mesquite so we could get a bunch of alcohol before, so we could have it in the room so we can pregame and not spend as much out of the room and buying drinks. And
Yeah.
so it's like the biggest fucking liquor store, and you go in there and
Well, the thing is, it's just liquor stores, not in Utah. That
Right.
are actually fun.
right, and but this thing was like a warehouse. Like you would slowly, progressively get to the point where they're just loading pallets of alcohol into the place.
You just be like, can you go put that in my car?
Can you just slide that into the trunk?
Just a 5-12-foot pallet.
Can you just poke holes in that and dump it in my mouth?
Can you combine that into one really, really big can?
A keg? No.
No.
A big can.
One big can. Can. You do the can.
I can't.
Me neither, actually.
Yeah.
Can a toucan do the can?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I just want to make
Only
sure.
if they have Fruit Loops, though. Yeah.
Hey, I had this fucking rabbit try and steal my cereal the other day.
Oh, God.
I know.
You
really-
shoot him?
Well, yeah.
They little lucky foot?
Yeah.
A little lucky foot.
I don't like that. I didn't
You
like
kind of
that.
flinched a little.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
What's great is I'm pretty sure the camera's not even on.
Oh, it's definitely not. Oh, it's 25. It's probably. It's either about to or it did.
Oh, except I did need a poop.
Yeah, but I told you, you don't get to until after the episode. So get through that Vegas, baby!
I just start going, oh. Well, in that case, and then we got
It's
home.
just the full script just on the screen. It's the mesothelioma commercial shit. Like,
It's not even what I'm saying.
no.
So we stopped there to get alcohol, and the best part is you walk in, and the very front, they're just handing out shots.
Huh?
I was like, we gotta drive. What is
Yeah, it's like, we gotta. People are getting back in the car.
people are taking. There's 3 stations to get shots from. You telling me I can just get a quick little buzz and then get back in my car?
What happens if you just go. Just down.
Just keep going.
That probably looked bad.
That's getting clipped.
That's getting clipped. What's going to get
Um,
clipped is him saying that's getting clipped. And that is getting clipped. Good fucking luck. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna blow through all of it. I'm not even gonna fucking do it.
You're just like,
This guy
cuts it.
just get rid of all of it.
My microphone's
He
unplugged.
just- and we got probably about 10 feet into the store, and I go, wait a fucking second. I wonder, and then I just took off.
Mountain Dews.
No, they
Oh.
were like, where the fuck are you going? And I go, I gotta find something. It was Josh Wine.
Oh, right.
And so I took a picture of Josh Wine, and I had it in my hand, and I said, the Holy Grail, and I put it on my story.
It was great.
And I'm getting a phone call from my mother. You're on the podcast.
Don't sound so
All right.
excited.
What?
Don't sound so excited.
Well, I didn't practice my voice before calling. If I knew I was going to be on the podcast, I would have practiced.
You did just now go, no.
Okay, call me when you're done.
Okay.
Carson farted.
Shut up, Kate.
All right.
Mom, Carson's farting.
Kate, shut up.
Mom,
Kate, shut up.
Carson's farting.
Kate, shut up.
Mom, Carson's farting.
Okay, bye. I love you. Bye. You snitch. You motherfucker. Fuck you. He calls my mom.
He's still fucking farting. You get a call back. Fucking quit it.
Carson, stop.
It's like, I can smell it. Shit.
So I put that on my story, and Kate swipes up and goes, no! God, no!
Yeah.
And then we walked to the back, like where I was saying they had like pallets of shit. And I found the monsters, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that. And then as we were walking
did
around,
they have any different flavors, or was it just the same pack?
they had different flavors, but it was like, it was really weird. I couldn't tell what it was. It was like I don't know, same cans, same brand, same everything, but it was like a different type. I wouldn't say flavor, but like it was a different type of alcoholic drink. It might have been like an alcoholic tea, kind of like an Arnold Palmer.
I can't say that shit. Arnold Palmer.
It could have been something like that, and it was just a tea with a monster thing on it.
Alcoholics Anonymous? No.
Yeah.
Alcoholic Monsters.
So I saw those, and I was like, maybe I'll get a pack of those.
Your dad came up.
Yeah.
You're right. Nasty Beast.
Yeah. Is it like a tea?
Yeah, you were completely right.
Okay. Good. I got all that from a glance at the box.
Hard teas.
Fuck yeah.
That would actually be fire. They have a tea lemonade mix.
Oh,
they
yeah,
have
so
they have
yeah.
a half and half, and peach,
Mm.
peach original and a half and half.
Yummy.
That sounds delicious.
So they had those, but I didn't grab those. I grabbed just a box of the other ones that we usually get. And then I saw.
Damn.
Whoa. I saw one of the Mountain Dew ones, or like a pack of them or something like that, and I was like, oh, nice. And then I was like, I don't think I need a pack of the Monsters and a pack of the Mountain Dew ones. Plus, I think the Monsters had higher alcohol content. Mountain Dews were 5, and the Monsters were 6. So I was like, I think I'll do the Monsters. And then I was like, ooh, what's this? Big ass tall boys of the fucking the Mountain Dew ones.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, of the Mountain Dew ones. And so I had a Baja Blast that was like fucking huge.
Did you get Baja blasted?
I got Baja Blasted, dude.
in your butt.
Yeah. And
Carson only butt chugs Mountain Dew.
Yep. And when the can is about that big wide,
Perfect for him.
it's good for a funnel. You know, you got to put a funnel in there, and it's a full thing. So, sometimes a straw will do.
Your ass is the margarita bowl.
Yeah. Ew. Yeah.
Ew. Leaky bum. My card only has 72 seconds left on it.
So I grabbed
I'm gonna do that to you in any and every video game now.
I got the Monsters. I got one giant Baja Blast, and I almost got some Josh Wine to bring back, but I was like, nah, they sell them in Utah. It's not like a thing that I can't get.
That would have been crazy if they didn't.
And I turned around, and there, behold, was the giant cases of Josh Wine.
Huh?
It was. I took a video of it, and it's me panning from like just a couple cases of it, and then I back up and I realize, and I go, holy shit. And I go around to the other side of it. It was boxes on boxes on boxes of Josh Wine.
No.
And it was a whole section of it. And it was all of the little flavors and different kinds.
Now, I'm not saying that I'm planning a heist, but what liquor store was this at?
The big one in Mesquite. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
I just searched up.
It's called Lee's, I think.
You've never done that before.
No.
What's that about?
I think that was a shut up and listen to me button.
It ain't gonna fucking happen.
I was like, it's Lee's! It's Lee's! Listen!
Apparently my left shoulder's my mute button.
No, I missed. I don't know where it is.
You know where it is. I know where yours is. It's on the inside of your left nostril.
Well, you're... What the fuck?
Didn't think I knew that, huh?
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Is yours in...
It's like a cat when you grab it.
Yeah. Oh. That's getting clipped.
That's getting clipped. God damn it.
Anyway, so then fucking Ethan gets a 36-pack of Banquets. And Damien got like... Damien. He got a really, really expensive...
What the fuck? It was looking at me. It was looking at me.
Winked. It winked at you.
My eyes just
Gabe.
start melting. Just SpongeBob.
Yeah.
My eyes.
And I think Damien got really,
That's
really
clipped.
expensive whiskey
Figures.
and some Happy Dads.
I thought you went schizophrenic for a second. It's like, what the fuck?
Carson.
And then he got...
Stop talking.
I'm trying to do something here. That's what it looked like. Because it looked like he just went and looked at the wall.
And Damien got...
Stop talking! I'm trying to tell a story!
Honestly, it might be funnier not saying anything. Just all of a sudden...
No, I just go...
Dude, my watch just said the sound levels are too high.
Keep yelling and your watch doesn't like
Around
it.
30 minutes at this level can cause temporary hearing loss.
What?
You shut the fuck up!
It's your fault.
Yo, zoom in on that. The craziest piece of spit came out of my mouth when I did that. It was just like...
That's getting clipped.
That's getting clipped. Oh my god! He keeps farting!
So...
Sound level.
He got Happy Dads, which are disgusting.
Which just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Dark.
Yeah. So... we picked up our alcohol and made another pit stop somewhere, allegedly. And you know what? No, I'm gonna say it. We stopped at a dispensary. And
What kind of games did they have?
so they had like GameCube, and they had a couple board games like Monopoly.
Ew. Did they have Chutes and Ladders?
No, they had the one from SpongeBob. I don't remember what it's called,
Me neither.
but it has stairs.
Game of Life.
Yeah, they had the SpongeBob Game of Life there. It was pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
No, we got into the dispensary, and they obviously have to check your ID. So I gave it to them, and they it looks like I'm going into like a high security bank.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
It is insane. So like I put I gave it to him, and I was like, aha, I got the funny looking ID because mine's still the other way, you know. And he just dead stare at me and just goes
Yeah.
beep, and it scans, and he's like not breaking eye contact, and I'm like, that's a silly ID, right? And then I'm like, do I have a fake ID? Is mine fake?
I know it really makes you question.
Is this?
It's like, did the DMV rip me off?
Did I
Like,
get
what's
fake
going
IDs?
on? Yeah, should I like handcuff myself?
And he hands it back, and he's like, all right, that way. And I was like, oh, thank God. Like,
Dude, the one I went to in California was so nice to me.
really?
Like, I walk in and like first they have this.
Immediately just start jacking you off.
Exactly. No, you walk into this glass room.
Welcome in.
You don't even like. You can see everything, but you're in a glass room with a locked door.
Yeah.
And the lady just looks at me and goes, "Oh, hey, come on up." And I give her my ID, and she's like, "Is this your like?" She scans it. She's like, "Is this your first time here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it is actually." And I have to do a couple setup things. And she's like, "'Cause it's your first time here and you're not from around here, $50 on us."
Damn.
I got $50 of free shit, and then they had a first buyer sell. So I spent
Dang.
over $100, 50 of which was paid for,
Yeah.
and they gave me 2 free disposables.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly. I allegedly spent 50 and got like 200 worth of shit. So, nice. That dispensary still sends me texts like a weird ex-girlfriend.
Like, hey, I miss you.
Yeah, legitimately. Be like, we're
Just
having
thinking
a
about
sale
you.
this weekend. It's like,
Um,
I don't live there.
But we it was so funny because the first thing that I do is go over to where there's a whole like booth thing set up where you can take a picture of your face inside of an astronaut's helmet. And I thought it was funny, right? I was like, yo, you guys gotta get a picture of me in this thing.
That just feels real random for a dispensary.
Yeah, it was like you could take your picture here, #weed or something like. Like it was so weird.
What does space have to do with that?
You're so high you're on the moon, I guess.
I guess.
And so I walked over and I put my face in it.
Moon rocks.
Yeah.
Got it. Never mind.
And so
I'm not kidding, by the way.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I put my face in there and I was like, Ethan, take a picture. And so he takes a picture. There is, I kid you not. Did it cut?
Yeah.
All right, let me get this out. So there, I kid you not, is a whole line of people waiting in line to buy their fucking drugs. And I am going, Ethan, take my picture in this. And I'm like cheesing, and Ethan's like looking around, and Damien's like, oh, fuck. And then,
Dude, I would have been over there with you like, dude, I already got it. Like,
and then Damien goes, I think that's for kids. And then I felt like an idiot for so long until I realized that it's a dispensary and kids can't go in there.
go in. Fuck you,
It took
Damien.
until we were outside of the dispensary walking back to the
Did
car.
you hit a... Oh.
Yeah, I literally went, oh, all right. Like, and then I was like, Ethan, will you send that to me, please? And then I just kind of shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's so mean.
And then
Let him have his fun.
It was, I kid you not, we spent 20 minutes in there, and when we were leaving is when I was like, wait a second! You dick! Kids can't go in there!
Kids can't go in there?
Yeah, you're not allowed, actually.
Oh,
That
okay.
hit your picture. You're not allowed.
I am banned in like 7 states.
We're at 39 and a half.
Okay, this is definitely going to be multiple episodes,
But at least we're being funny.
especially because we keep dilly fucking around.
Yeah.
I like that better than dilly farting, even though I am dilly farting.
You're just farting.
I'm just fucking farting, dude.
You're just tooting.
Dude, I'm just fucking over here ripping toots. I'm ripping toots and punching dudes.
You should make a sticker.
Put that on my car.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Put it on someone else's car.
There we go. No, I was so upset, but I went in there and then I started getting really anxious because I felt like everyone was staring at me because we weren't supposed to be in there. Like everyone knew we were from Utah, and like it just felt like I wasn't supposed to be in there, and I needed to go to the bathroom. So I was like, "All right, guys, I'm going to the bathroom." So I walked to the bathroom and I was taking a shit, and I got out and there was like,
and then they give you a free shot of weed.
as soon as you go in, there's free shots of weed you can just eat. Well, I'm just eating straight bud.
Just eating the toilet paper. They said it's hemp.
I stepped on a needle on the way in, and I'm just eating toilet paper in the bathroom now.
You walk in, you got like eyes of a goat. Just.
But well, that's the funny thing is that there was like 4 fucking needle disposing things inside this bathroom, and I was like,
Who's injecting weed?
holy shit! Who is using so many needles in this bathroom specifically that they have to have a specific like 4 different fucking things for it?
Utah crackheads.
Yep.
That's why they were looking at you.
Yep.
They're like, is this one gonna go do fucking crack in our bathroom again?
And then I came out of the bathroom and I felt like a cocky, like I was like, yeah, I shit there. I shit in there, dude.
You did crack, didn't you?
I did shit in there.
You did shit in there?
I did shit in there.
You did shit or you did shit?
I did shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, hey, I did shit in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I walked out.
I needed to know where the comma was.
And they're in line and they're almost to the front. And I just go stand outside of like the rope area that they're standing in line in, and I just stand next to them and I'm like, hey guys, I pooped in there.
Just like holding their hand. Still wet.
And I think there was they whatever, and then we left and we got in the car, and that's when I think our next stop was to Vegas.
Another liquor store.
But I was so fucking hungry. I made them stop at a gas station so I could grab some food. I felt bad too because I would get really hangry at times.
I know.
And like, but it would be something like, there's a Jack in the Box right there. I love their tacos. Why don't we just go right there? And they were like, I don't really want to stop in a drive-through.
Why not?
And then I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? There's no one in the
You
drive-thru.
want to stop at a sit-down restaurant?
And then they were like, and I need to get gas. And so he's like, we'll just get food at the gas station. And I was like, all right, well, I wanted one meal today. That's fine. And like, I was just being a prick, you know?
Just being pretty aggressive.
Just being grumpy about
I'm the
it.
Same fucking way.
I was like, you really couldn't just sit through a fucking drive-thru for 4 minutes while they gave me 12 tacos?
And then as soon as you get food, you're like, I was overreacting.
Yeah, and then I get food, and I'm like,
fine.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't
Exactly.
I didn't mean I didn't mean all of those crazy things I said, especially about your mom. I'm really sorry about that.
Can you call her and tell her I'm sorry?
But can we stop at the bathroom?
I do have to.
The gas station food that you made me eat is actually making me think I'm gonna fall inside out.
I peed in your backseat.
And no, we got to Vegas and like we got to see the Sphere and everything on the way in. It was really cool. We get to our hotel, which is just I think 2 streets away from the Strip.
Oh,
So we just had to cross like 2 lights, and then we were over there, which was really nice. What was really funny is I've stayed at the Excalibur almost every single time I've been there. So if I'm staying at the Excalibur, I'm like, okay, I know where everything is from here.
yeah.
But all it took was for us to be not there, and as soon as we got on the Strip, I was like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
You get just transported into the Weeknd's Blinding Light, like music video.
Oh! Holy shit! And it's so funny because we would be somewhere and I'd be like, all right, so we got to go left, and they're like, no, we got to go that way, and I'm like, yes, that way is good. Yeah, we're going that way. So the first thing we did was it was really cool. They gave us wristbands that opened our door and that would activate the elevator and everything. So we were just going through scanning our wristband on stuff, and it would let us in everywhere. Boom! Just punch it in.
Oh yeah.
And they also gave us cards too in case we needed them, I guess.
I would throw it back in their fucking face and spit.
Take those. These bracelets are sick as fuck, dude.
Thank you.
Bracelet disappears. All right, I'm going to need that back.
Yeah, you go back like an hour later.
It's just me chewing on it with my goat eyes.
Can I have the card?
They still have the spit going down their face. They're like, yeah, if you can take this back.
It's like, I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm just a girl.
oh God. And so we went. It was really weird. Our hotel was like not connected to the main hotel, and so we had to leave our hotel and go. It was still inside the parking lot, but we had to go across a parking lot into this one and park, and it was its own tower. And it had the pool in there on the bottom floor. There was a pool, a workout room, an arcade, all sorts of fucking crazy stuff in there. I don't know. We didn't explore all of it. We hit the elevator. We go up. We get into the room. The first thing that we do, we plopped our stuff down. The first thing that happens is Damien pours us all a shot of whiskey.
Figures. Can I say a really just... It's honestly a horrible joke.
Oh, God.
Like, it's stupid. Like, it's not, like, dark or anything. It is just ungodly stupid. When you said arcade, I randomly in my mind was just like...
But I'm your arcade.
Be like, no. That's my pirate name.
Arcade.
Yeah, like, that would be my pirate name.
And cut. We're done.
Yeah, I was going to try to make it into a joke, and I'm like, no, I'm just going to tell him the punchline.
And we're done. We're done. This is it.
Pirates. See,
We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay home and lay around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything.
arcade.
Yeah, so we had a shot of whiskey.
Dink.
And we kind of were figuring out the situation with the rooms and everything, because this hotel room was set up so weird. Because like I told you guys forever ago, it's like it was an Airbnb that was set up in that. That sounds insanely good. I was waiting for you to cough and like smoke to come out. I'm holding it. I'm holding it in. Kate, holding it in doesn't do anything. Stop. Kate, stop. Wow.
I didn't plan it out well enough. I should have vaped before. I don't know what a bong is, but Barack Obama.
Obonga, dude. Barack Obonga.
Barack Obama. I know him.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm where I know I'm weak.
I showed you that that one TikTok where it's like driving instructor's like, all right, hit the blinker.
Yeah, because when we were going through, when I switched from Instagram to TikTok earlier, that video was in there for me to show you. Because when you showed it to me, I was like, oh, fuck.
That's such a good one.
Fuck.
All right, sorry. I'll let you back to your story. Shot of whiskey.
And we were kind of figuring out the situation because this thing had a whole kitchen, fridge, sink, dishwasher, like everything set up in there. It had washer and dryer in there.
Oh.
It was the coolest fucking room. And
a room having its own washer
and dryer.
Okay, that is crazy.
The ice maker was in the freezer with the fridge. It was so fucking cool.
Man, we are sluts for the base necessities.
And so there was one main room, and then there was the living room that had the couch as a bed, and then they brought the air mattress.
Oh,
and
smart at least.
Yeah, so I willingly took the air mattress. I was like, I'll just take it as long as you guys maybe buy me a drink or two every once in a while. Because remember, we had the conversation, and they're like, if you're sleeping on the floor, you shouldn't have had to pay how much you paid for it. And I was like, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And so I worked it in. I was like, all right, because I'll take the floor, like I'll take the air mattress, as long as you guys just buy me a couple drinks here and there, and that's that's all I need. And they were like, well, we're already planning on doing that. And I was like, well, then do it. And that just pays.
Well, then buy more.
And they did. They covered my dinners a couple times, even an expensive one when we ate at Dick's, the restaurant.
Was it good food?
Yeah. Well, okay. So you're paying more for the experience.
Your hat was by far the funniest. God, that was amazing.
And it was funny too, because when we walked in there, I called it. I was like, they're gonna say something about me being like a woman or something. It's like it's gonna be something about my sexuality. And then Ethan goes, it's gonna be something about my penis. And Damien had no idea, and I ended up turning him into Spider-Man. So
perfect.
But that's later on in the story. So we geared up, and we were like, all right, we're gonna go hit the strip Well, we did sit for a minute and talk about.
You might just want to. Damn, that was a crack. You might just want to go reset the camera. It's at 50.
Stop! I just love that half the videos and stuff that I've got I can't use because of them saying some outlandish shit.
Yeah.
So I showed Cade earlier. I can't show you guys. We all had our butts out at one point. Because
Only one?
Well, we were going to get into it.
Into your butt?
Yep.
I
so
do that every
when you
night.
get through the cheese, we were.
Excuse me?
We started. That took a second.
that had to process. What the fuck did you just say? Because first off, dickhead, I'm lactose intolerant.
So we sat there and we drank quite a few. We
This
drank
again.
quite a few beers and stuff, and then we were sitting there, and I brought my camera with us in hopes that I would be like, oh, I'm gonna document like really funny things throughout the trip, and we'll get a bunch of like just goofy videos. And so I took out the camera, I started recording, and what I was recording was all of us with our pants pulled up as high as possible, with our shirts tucked into our pants, and
You were pulling a roly-poly-oly?
yeah, dude.
I'm taking a video. Humbug.
What are you?
Slow zoom on your face.
Oh, look, they're all leaving at the same time, too.
Oh! Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
And we were fucking just being goofballs. And
Anyone who describes himself as a goofball is probably going to be like a person who like does felonies.
oh
later.
yeah, I'm a goofball.
I'm a goofball. No, you're a serial killer.
And the funny part about this is that later in the night, I got a video of all of us with our pants off.
Yeah.
It was a no pants party. And so it was quite the opposite. And at the very end of it, Damien pulls his pants down, and I just pulled the camera really close to his butt. And he goes, "Hey!" and pulls his pants up, and then Ethan does it, and I go in there, and he goes, "Yeah, get out of my butthole." And I was like 3 feet away from him still.
It's like, well, don't give me access.
Then don't let me see it, or else I'm going to eat it. So,
Hold on.
I go, "Are you going to eat that?"
You going to finish that? You just have like a napkin tucked into your shirt.
You can finish that?
You can finish that?
But those were the only 2 videos I got throughout the entire trip. So
Really?
on that camera.
Oh.
On that camera.
That was really.
You're like, seriously?
Okay. I was gonna say,
Um,
I think you sent me more than that.
yeah. So from there we went, and they wanted to gamble. So the deal was we're gonna go walk through the strip, maybe find some pit stops, just kind of
Pit stops, pit stains.
check it out, walk up and down. We got to
Walk.
up and down
How do you do that?
stairs.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Holy shit. This guy-
We got to Caesar's Palace, which I don't remember taking this, but Eagles winning big this weekend.
You posted that.
Yeah, I don't remember taking it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just don't remember.
I didn't know Little Caesars had a headquarters. That's cool.
They have a whole palace, Kate.
That's fucking sick. Did it smell like pizza?
No.
Really?
It smelled like cigarettes and regrets. Like my dad.
Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yep.
And your dad.
Yeah, like Little Caesars, yeah.
Yeah, and your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that we do that. It's so funny to me.
We just switch points. Yeah. I think my favorite was the porn one.
Yeah, that one is so fucking good. So we got to what was it? Let's see.
Little Caesars Palace.
Yeah, we went from Caesar's Palace, and then we were all of us were like, I'm really fucking hungry.
Yeah.
We hadn't had a meal all day. We'd just been eating snacks and shit, you know, like we were hungry
Been
as
eating
fuck.
like raccoons.
Yeah. So there were those, like, yeah. Cheez-Its is what we had. And so we were just kind of like looking for stuff. They were looking at their phones and stuff, and I was like, we could go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Ooh.
Like I said that as a joke on our way to Caesar's Palace, which is like the very beginning of where we were. I was like, we could go to Buffalo Wild Wings. And I was like, yeah, and I made it a joke too. I was like, how funny would it be for us to be out here in Vegas, and instead of going to like a Vegas thing, we just went to Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's pretty funny.
And we ended up going to Buffalo Wild
Well,
Wings.
no shit. I could tell from the moment you said it. They're like, of course they wanted to go.
But that wasn't like we all laughed about it. We'd be like, yeah, that's fucking stupid. Why would we do that? And because they have like a Whataburger there and like all sorts of like stuff that we don't have in Utah. And so we were wandering around, and then we got hungry enough to. Well, we did get stopped by a few people that tried to get us to go to a big party. Apparently, we got a free invite to go hang out at Lil Jon's party one night.
Lil Jon!
And which I should have put 2 and 2 together. If he was there in Vegas, he was going to be in the Super Bowl with fucking what's his face?
Usher.
I
It was
know
a-
who he is. I just
it was a bad
escaped.
performance.
It escaped my mind in the moment.
He did not do a good job.
You're gonna get fucking murdered.
I don't give a fuck.
I liked it.
I didn't.
It reminded me of my childhood. Chaos on rollerblades, baby.
Oh, fair. You know what? Fair enough.
No, listening to him, Usher, Ludacris, fucking Lil Jon.
That was never my parents' thing. So I just never listened to it,
Yeah.
except obviously the Usher song.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I my mom would fuck it. She was in on the R&B and shit back then, and then she was going to like car meets. We've talked about this a million times. Anyway,
my dad listened to Taylor Swift.
fuck that bitch. And Taylor Swift.
I know that whole album by heart still.
That's insane.
It's the only thing my mom downloaded on his phone.
Oh,
And so
poor
whenever we went
guy.
skiing and lost service, we could only listen to one Taylor
My
Swift album.
God. I'd jump out a fucking window.
I lost window privileges.
Yeah. How many times you jumped out? Yeah. So we wandered back. We went all the way across the strip, almost to the end of it, to then walk all the way back to Buffalo Wild Wings, which was where our hotel was near that area. So we just kind of fucking had to go all the way back. And the whole time we were all trying relentlessly to collect as many nude cards as we can. Because I don't know if you know this about Vegas, but they're sitting there trying to give you those nude cards all the time. And they will love you if you just if you reach out for it. They're like, hell yes,
I'm gonna
take these.
I'm
from
gonna
me.
go there with like a Pokemon binder and just start putting
Yes.
them in.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
As soon as they hand them to me, I
That
have
is so
just
funny.
like a backpack. And
you walk up to them and you go like this, and you go, do you have any of the ones that aren't these ones?
Can I upgrade 2 for your one?
Oh, there was this bit that we kept doing in the car. We would play the Banana Man song or Banana Guy, Banana Boat. Daylight come and me won't
Oh.
go home. And so when we were listening to that, we would just go, "Hey!" and we'd say it so fucking loud. And I don't
Okay.
know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I can't tell you what happened.
I was about to say, oh, you're trumping right now.
I don't know. I can't tell you what happened. I don't know what happened. And so we'd be walking to the strip, and you just hear one of us go, "Ah!" We say, "Ah!" Just start fucking going off. Then there was a bit where we would sit there and we would take out the cards and slap them and act like we were handing them to people too, like on the way there. And we got. I will have to show it to you guys when we're at the end of the stories from Vegas. I have a huge stack
Yeah.
of these fucking nude cards. It is so funny.
Can I see them and can I take a picture of every single one?
Can I take a picture of them and can I call them and can I text them and have fun with them all the time?
I'm gonna call them and just offer them life insurance.
And so this was Buffalo Wild Wings. Got our beers.
I was gonna say, I like how you didn't even show me.
Got our beers.
There it is.
I was trying to see if that was actually where it was.
I know,
and
you
then
just kind of went.
This was the first. This was just walking around for a couple hours. That's how many we got.
Dude, they look like baseball cards.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And we were all comparing them like they were. We're like, you guys got Linda? You guys got Linda? Oh, yeah, well, I got fucking Betsy over here, okay? Like Betsy, dude.
Dude, I would trust a Betsy.
You guys got Shaniqua? Because I got 4 of them. Like, there was just, like, we were just, like, literally trading.
How
them
many
like that.
Tiffany's?
Oh, so fucking many, dude. So many.
Crystals.
Then I just randomly took this picture of Ethan and Damien standing for some reason. At Buffalo Wild Wings, just randomly took that, I guess. Then our next move was gambling. So we went to Excalibur,
we might want to save, because this is a good story. We might want to save it for next time,
Yeah, that's a good point.
because this is a fun story.
That is a good point.
Yeah. But yeah, so next episode, Carson's going to talk a little bit more about Vegas as well.
What time are we at? 59.
Basically an hour,
Okay.
yeah. So,
And
cut it here.
at one point, you guys are gonna hear Bryce Vine's story, but like,
Probably not.
but like 4 fucking episodes later,
Actually, all you need to know is it was fun.
it was so fun.
It was a lot of fun. I texted Hoodie Allen. He texted me back. That was pretty cool. And then I got left unread or delivered like a little slut,
Oh,
but
what a bitch.
I know. Bought a hat.
Yeah, I got a shirt. It's pretty cool. No, we'll talk about it because I have some weird shit that happened because again, I just fucking left Cade and was like, "Hey, we go party."
Yeah. I randomly found some friends that I randomly see all the time.
Yeah.
Like saw them at Outback a couple weeks back, and then I saw them, and I totally stopped listening to your story in line.
Yeah.
He got mad at me about that one, which fair.
Well, and what was really funny is that I don't think I ever continued it either.
No, you didn't.
I was like gonna say something and I was like, "Oh, that's fine," and then I don't even remember what I was talking about either. It's
Yeah.
gone.
It's gone. But yeah, hey, thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you. And I would like to let you guys know that was not even the first night of Vegas that we got through.
Yeah.
That was the driving and the getting to Vegas part. So
I get bored if I don't derail stuff for 2 minutes, so my bad.
next week, it'll be a good story because we get some fucking crazy shit going, and I'm glad that you stopped it there because I would have tried to speed through.
Exactly.
So
I know.
there's some fucked shit, and I bet you that's gonna be a big part of the next episode, and we're still gonna have a couple more that we're gonna have to go through.
We'll see.
I told my dad, he was like, "Is this gonna be like a 2-part episode? Like you talking Vegas?" I was like, "No, it's probably gonna be like fucking 1 and done." Like it's
Womp womp. Wrong.
But hey, it's vaping, babies. Let's go.
It's vaping, babies. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude.
Let's fucking go, dude. Vaping babies. Let's vaping babies.
This episode was sponsored by Vapin Babies Co. Did it cut?
No.
Oh, okay. I also have a headache now. I am gonna go home because I'm making dinner for
I'm gonna go
my
home
girlfriend's cousin and her boyfriend.
because I'm me.
Be advised, honk shoe. Be advised, Captain, I am EP.
Hey, yeah. Hey, say something funny.
Be advised, I'm going Betty Bye. I don't know what you did with your phone. Oppa!
Oh, it's still going. Do a little dance, Cade. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. Do a little dance. Do a little dance.
That's not even on. Get it.
We are the pirates. We don't do anything.